Okay, this is actually a board that I rolled while not recording, but it's worth seeing, so now you're going to get to see it against a bot. A little bit about the board. There's village, there's draw, there's gains. None of that matters. We're going to build a march engine, and what does that mean? We'll see. So the start is going to be importer. May as well take the island folk turn immediately, march that importer. Now what I can do with importer is I can gain a Souk, trash both of those, march the Souk gives the plus buyback and 7 coins, so now it can just be buy a King's Court, turn 3. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to march the Souk, buy a Souk, trash out those two. There's actually an argument here for not king the importer, but I know in this case that it works, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. See why a little bit later, but I'll just pick up an importer here. Now with this importer, I'm going to take Souk to trash out everything, and then Witch's Hut. Go ahead and march some Souks, march the Witch's Hut, can give a sort of meaningless curse, we'll march the Souk again for no reason and buy King's Court. So now I kind of get into business, and that's going to look like we're in a King importer, and then we're going to King Souk and have lots of money. And now what I can actually do is that I can start to set some stuff up. So we're going to take King's Court, Witch's Hut. We march the Witch's Hut. That's going to get us the Souk in hand, which is nice. So then we can march King's Court Souk. I'll take another King's Court, and let's just kind of repeat that process. It's good to see the King's Court here. Didn't need to happen. But there we go. Let's march King's Court Souk. King's Court march King's Court Souk. And now we'll just do kind of a setup for next turn. So let's Souk, trash the copper. We can march it. There's no reason not to. Let's take an Outpost, march that, and we'll grab a Witch's Hut. Well, this looks terrible. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to need to play Witch's Hut. So let's go ahead and gain a Witch's Hut. Let's gain a Souk, trashing out both of these, and probably take another Witch's Hut. Then we can play the Souk and get marching. So I'm going to go ahead and I think discard both of these for now. Then we can do this march King Souk. I think I will start by marching Witch's Hut. This gets us into business. So what I can do now is I can march and then king, a Souk, a Witch's Hut, and we'll start to see tons of money. So let's do that, and then we can king a Souk here, although it's a little bit lower value. So now let's go ahead and get Souk. Let's get some King's Courts. You'll remember that we want to like king a king, and let's go ahead and march the Witch's Hut. So then we can put King's Court, Witch's Hut into the discard pile, march King's Court, King, Souk, Souk, Souk. You're starting to see that there's quite a lot of money here. So let's get some Souks. Let's get King's Court. And let's go ahead and march this Witch's Hut that's in the discard. This isn't actually perfect. but it'll be good enough. So we can take some King's Courts, take some Witches' Huts. We could even just empty them, but let's go ahead and march for fun. March, King's Court, Souk, and then take out these 3 Witches' Huts and domestic provinces. So that's how that board works. I don't know how informative it was, but it was fun to play and hope fun to watch. See you all.